Previously, on Trails in the Sky, it's a member of the Arab Royal Villa staff. They seem to have a lost child from one of the tourists in their care. Unfortunately, they can't seem to actually locate her parents.
Aw, that's a really sweet family.
Think they might even be foreigners.
By the way, my name's Ren.
This gentleman is Colonel Richard, commanding officer of the Royal Intelligence Division. I invited him here to thank him for his tireless efforts in helping to deal with the terror situation. Due to the Queen's tenuous health, she has stated that she wishes to abdicate her throne and turn over royal authority to her nephew, Duke Dunon.
The Royal Villa brings it back, doesn't it?
Yeah. Seems a bit more lively this time, though.
The villa is usually open to the general public. Many people use it as a place to relax.
Oh, okay, cool. There are a lot of families here.
I imagine our lost child was with a family like that. So let's go find Raymond, eh?
Okay.
Oh dear. The Bryces will be here any minute. Where could she have gone?
Hello?
Ah, yes. May I ask what you... Oh, are you...
Hey, been a while.
Hello, I guess you remember us?
How could I forget? We all owe you greatly for what you did at the villa. And wait, that's... Is something wrong, sir? No. No, I was mistaken. You just look like someone I know, miss.
Oh, do I remind you of your girlfriend, perhaps?
No, not at all. So, I take it you are the team Elnon said would be coming?
Yeah, that's right. Is everything okay, though? You seem kinda troubled.
It's about that lost child, actually. She's, how to put this? Lost again? She told me, let's play hide and seek, and just vanished. I've been looking for her ever since.
Oh, crap.
I'll find her soon, I swear. Please, wait in the lounge. You know where that is, right?
Yeah, I do, but you look like you're having some trouble. You sure you don't want a hand?
Are you sure? I wouldn't want to impose. We're already on the case, right? Tell us her name and what she looks like, and we'll get looking. Thank you. She's a preteen girl wearing a white frilly dress and black hair ribbon. She never gave me her name, though.
You didn't find out her name? Seriously?
She wouldn't tell me. Every time I asked, she said, it's a secret. I think she came in with her family, but I couldn't find her parents or anyone who knew her. My only option was to call you in the end.
I see. Hide and seek, huh? Energetic little girl you got there.
I'm not sure I'd say energetic. Precocious and whimsical is more like it. I got the distinct impression she was enjoying toying with the adults around here.
So, sort of a prank-loving kind of girl?
Exactly. Where could she have gone off to? I'm fairly sure she hasn't left the building, but...
Meaning we need to check the entire building, including the courtyard. Sounds about right for an energetic child.
I'll wait in the lounge then. When you find her, please bring her here.
Will do. Okay, let's hunt us down a kitten, child. So, white dress, black hair ribbon.
I can't imagine she'll be hard to find in an outfit like that. I'm eager to see what kind of girl she is. Let's get searching.
It's late. Too late, I say. Curse you, Philip. How much time does it take just to purchase a magazine and some donuts? Blast it! How long does he intend to keep me?
Hey.
Oh? You?
What's up with this dude?
Duke Dunon. Oh, joy of joys. Hello, Uncle. Have you been well?
Arg! Have you no shame, Gloria? And you, brigand? Because of you, or because of you,
I have been forced into this life of shame, house arrest of all things.
Okay, I don't think it's really fair to say it's our fault. You're the one who bought into Colonel Richard's plan, you know.
You should probably count yourself lucky it's only house arrest. Anywhere else, and you'd be facing jail time at best, even if you are nobility. I confess that imprisoning Her Majesty was out of line, perhaps. Richard may have suggested it, but I should have conceded.
So you can actually admit you were wrong about that whole deal? That's pretty humble coming from you.
Do not misunderstand me. I love and respect Her Majesty. As both a ruler and an aunt, she is utterly above reproach. But you, Claudia, but to consider naming a little girl like you as her successor is simply madness, unacceptable, insanity.
Now just a second. Chloe's smart, studious, kind, merciful. She's got all kinds of virtues that attract people to her. Where do you get off in calling her a little girl, huh?
Estelle, that's enough. I've always admitted that I'm not ready to take the throne. I suppose it's only natural my uncle finds that unpleasant.
But, Chloe...
You always did have some sense, at the very least. But you, Claudia, have you always seemed allergic to attending public ceremonies? I am far better known among the citizenry, while you remain a veritable ghost. You not once publicly demonstrated that you are ready to stand above others. Why, from what I understand, you hide your true identity while living as a student. And as if that weren't enough, you even waste your time at some backwater orphanage. She should be presiding over the common rabble at ceremonies, not wallowing in the mud with them. That is the purpose of nobility, to stand above all other men in lordship.
It's as you say, Uncle.
I'll admit it. I don't really know much about the purpose of nobility, so you might have a point.
Of course I do.
But I can say this. Chloe's trying her very hardest to figure out what she wants to be and is helping us out in the middle of her own problems. And she sure as hell is doing a lot more than some duke who sits around doing nothing because he's under house arrest.
What? You dare!
Estelle? Uncle Dunon? I'm trying as hard as I can to find my own path as I help Estelle. I think, by the end of it all, we will know if I have the right to become the next queen or not. So please, hold your judgment until then.
But... Right. This is absurd. I will deal with this no further. Begone!
Trust me, I don't want to stick around. Though, come to think of it, I need to. I gotta ask one thing. Has a girl in a white dress come by here?
What are you talking? No little girls have come by. Begone!
Yeah, sure. Enjoy your donuts or whatever. Pardon us.
I'm fighting the urge to strangle that guy. He's all acting like he's the most innocent person in the world while insulting Chloe at the same time.
No, his criticism was fairly reasonable, I think. His concept of nobility is perhaps outdated, but he is correct about the qualities one must possess to lead.
But wait.
Well, Calvard chooses its leaders with elections, and our nobility was overthrown ages ago. So I can't say I've got a full grasp of the concept of nobility or anything along those lines. From my perspective, the Duke is famous, sure, but it's just infamy. I can't imagine there's a single man, woman, or child in Liberal who thinks he's the superior choice to you.
I suppose that's true, really. He still has a point about my readiness, however. To tell you the truth, I'm glad we met him here. I think I've gained a new sense of what I'm lacking.
Well, I'm glad you got something positive out of it. Anyway, shall we find us a lost girl?
Yes, let's.
Maybe she's hiding under here?
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Estelle, you ain't wearing any shorts anymore, remember, so, try not to bend over like that.
What? Oh! Whoops. Hey.
Something the matter?
You could say that.
Well, I lost.
What the? Hey, aren't you that kid we met at Air Letton?
I thought it might be you, Ren.
Hello, miss. I'm happy you remembered me.
Goodness, I wasn't expecting her to be an acquaintance of yours. So your name is Ren, right?
That's right. Sorry for keeping it a secret, mister.
Don't worry. But Ren, why did you run off and play hide and seek like that? I was worried.
Because I'd heard Miss Estelle was coming. I wanted to play hide and seek with her, so I worked really hard to find a nice hiding spot.
Okay. It's kind of incredible. You knew it was us coming, though.
You said you're bracers, right? I heard some bracers would be coming.
We are, yeah, but we're not the only bracers in the world, you know. It could have been someone else.
But I believed. I knew you'd be the ones who'd come. And see, you did.
I guess I can't argue against that logic.
Well, more to the point, where are your mom and dad, kiddo? Why are you playing around here on your own? What are you looking at?
That's enough out of you, mister. You have no idea how to speak to a young lady.
Oh, for...
Well, I, Lady Wren, am feeling generous today, so I'll forgive you. Anyway, where did Papa and Mama go?
Wait, you don't know?
Not at all. I came here with Papa and Mama to play. But after lunch, Papa gave me a real serious look and said, Wren, Papa has something important to do, so he and Mama have to say goodbye for now. But don't worry, once it's done, we'll come and get you. Be a good girl until Papa comes back, alright?
They just... What the hell?
I'm already 11, so I said, I'll be good, Papa. And after that, Papa and Mama left.
You have seriously gotta be kidding me. I certainly wasn't expecting something like that. What should we do? This seems to be quite a bit beyond just finding her parents at this point.
Well, tell me about it. Agate, you think we should...
Yeah, that's fine. It's part of the job, and we can't just leave her here.
Don't worry, Raymond. We'll take care of this girl for now. Hey, Ren. Do you want to visit the Capital's Bracer Guild with us? I bet we'll be able to find your Papa and Mama easy peasy.
Really? But Papa and Mama said they had something important to do and to wait here.
It's okay. We'll definitely find them. Trust in Miss Estelle, okay?
Okay then. I'll go with you. Thank you, Miss Estelle.
It's okay. Stick close by, though. I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
Thank you again. Take care of her. Leave it to us. Like Estelle said, back to the guild house.
Ah, yes, you are.
Huh? Oh my, Philip. How have you been?
Your concern does me too much credit, Your Highness. I hope you and Miss Estelle are well. Have you been to the villa recently?
We have, actually. You were, busy in the capital, I take it?
Yes, I was making some purchases on the orders of His Highness the Duke. Did you perchance encounter His Highness while you were at the villa?
We encountered him, all right. We wanted to be nice and say hello. It's been some time since the, unpleasantness.
From your expressions, I take it he said something thoughtless to you once again. As his retainer, you have my utmost apologies.
Oh, you don't need to apologize for him, Philip. I have to admit, I was a little worried when I'd heard he'd been placed under house arrest. He seems to be taking it well, however.
It is kind of you to say so. However, now I fear I must be off. If you'll pardon me, Your Highness.
Guess Philip's job is even harder now. He's been taking care of Dunan since Dunan was young, right? He's been Dunan's retainer for the past 20 years, from what grandmother tells me. I believe he was a member of the Royal Guard before then. Wait, really? Philip? Wow, guess you can't judge by looks.
Huh? You really shouldn't underestimate him. Even I can tell he's not just any old guy.
Huh? What do you mean, Ren?
Oh, you know, like how he can walk with his eyes closed. I sure couldn't do that.
I think they're just narrowed, Ren, not closed. I mean, you noticed how he opens his eyes when surprised, right?
Really? I didn't. I wanna see. Maybe I can get a good look if I surprise him next time.
Okay, let's get back to the guild. We need to talk to Elnon about Ren.
There's that, but our army contact should be showing up soon. You didn't forget about that, right?
Oh,
For crying out.
Huh? What's wrong? You said you're gonna show me this guild place, right?
oh, right. Come on, Ren, I'll show you the Bracer Guild.
Yay!
We're back, Elnon. Oh,
Hi, Estelle.
Hello again, Miss Bright. We seem to be running into each other quite a bit these days.
well, hello there, Colonel Cid.
Thought the old man might send you, Cid. You're back from Lyston Fortress, I see.
That's right. I just arrived here a little while ago on one of the patrol ships. I apologize for the wait.
No, it's okay. We actually had a little job of our own to take care of.
Speaking of which, would that young lady be...
Oh, right. Yeah, she is. Some stuff went down, so we had to bring her along. Hey, Ren. We got some things we need to talk about with the army man. Can you go wait on the second floor?
Oh, is this work stuff?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, I guess I don't mind. You're just like Papa. It's always work, work, work. I don't really like that very much.
Oh.
Ron, Ray. Do you want to talk for a little while? I want to get to know you. With you? Well, okay. I guess we could. Okay. We'll be on the second floor, Estelle.
Saved by the Tita.
Well, your report on the situation can wait for now. Let's hear out Colonel Cid first.
Sure.
Lay down, Cid.
Thank you. I'm in a hurry myself. So this is an official request from the Royal Army. There's a series of incidents we'd like you to investigate.
Incidents? Why does the way you say that make me shiver a bit?
You're aware of the non-aggression pact, yes? I'm afraid threatening letters have been delivered to all parties involved in the signing.
Someone's threatening the treaty? That's not good at all. What did the letter say exactly?
Please, have a look. To all parties involved in the non-aggression pact, immediately back down from this act of deceit and false compromise. Should you not, great disaster will be visited upon you.
What in the...
Yeah, that's a threat, all right. Is this the whole thing?
Yes, that's the entire thing. As you may have noticed, there is no name or any other indication of the sender. Normally, I'd simply dismiss it as a prank, however, something about the situation makes you believe it's more than a bad joke, yes? Yes, it's the volume of letters sent, you see. The first arrived at Lyston Fortress. Copies were then sent to the Airship Company, Granselth Cathedral, Hotel Roenbaum, and the Liberal News Service. Then, copies arrived at both the Erebonian and Calvard embassies, the Airbroil Villa, and even Gransel Castle itself. 9 letters in total.
Who'd send that many letters?
That'd be a lot of work for a prank in poor taste. I can see why the army would start to get concerned.
I don't get it though. The Airship Company? The Liberal News? The friggin' hotel and a church? They don't seem to have anything to do with the signing.
They're not totally unrelated, to be honest. The Airship Company shall be sending out chapter vessels to ferry the Imperial and Republican officials here. They will, of course, be staying at the Roenbaum. Furthermore, the church, or specifically, Airship Bishop Current of the Cathedral, has been asked to be an observer of the signing. And the Liberal News has been preparing a special report of the pact and signing for weeks.
So they are all connected somehow. So do we have any idea who's behind it?
That could be a difficult question to answer. This is an international matter, meaning anyone from Liberal, Erebonia, or Calvard could be responsible.
Yes, the Warhawks in either the Empire or the Republic, for starters. It could even be someone from another country entirely who isn't happy to see all 3 countries working together.
Of course, there are plenty of suspects in Liberal as well.
And we can't forget the obvious answer, the Society.
So what exactly do you want us to investigate here, Cid?
Right then, the mission. We would like you to investigate all the locations that have received the letters and see if anyone has any further details. Minus Lyston and Arab, that is. We'll handle those. The other 7 locations are yours. So the Airship Company, Gransel Cathedral, Hotel Roenbaum, the Liberal News, the Erebonian Embassy, the Calvarnian Embassy, and Gransel Castle. That will involve a bit of walking. More to the point, uniformed soldiers asking around would attract a great deal of unwanted attention. Now that you lack an intelligence division, it makes sense to ask the Guild to help investigate such matters. As embarrassing as the situation is, you're exactly right. Without a functional intelligence division, we're very limited in what we can do. However, the new general plan from the top brass is to have the Guild help us with as many tasks as possible. This is simply one case of that.
Oh really? Thanks a heap, Dad.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the old man.
I must admit, it was my request to ask for you, however. I've been placed in charge of the defense of the capital region until the signing ceremony. I would like as much information as I can possibly obtain in order to prepare a proper defense. Can I ask you to take this job?
Oh, well, I do want to help. But we're really kinda hip deep in another case at this point.
That girl, right. Let us hear your report on that situation now. I see. Yes, an abandoned child is a problem you cannot simply ignore. Why would anyone do such a thing?
It's kind of freaking me out, too. I actually met her parents once briefly. They seemed like this really thoughtful, loving couple. They adore Ren from what I saw. I have to think something really, really serious happened to them to make them leave her.
Possibly. They may have gotten entangled in something and wanted to keep their child out of it. I do see an opportunity to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, however.
Huh?
Ren and her parents are foreigners, remember? You'll need to inquire at the hotel and the embassies regardless.
I think I know where you're going with this.
And it just so happens they got threatened. We want to check with the Airship Company too, come to think.
I'll put out a general alert to all army posts to watch for her parents as well. Should they pass through any of the gate checkpoints, we should know.
Thanks, Colonel.
Sounds like you can take the job after all. Colonel, you may leave the investigation itself to us. I presume you'll want the final report in paper and in person, however? Yes, we'd prefer to avoid telephones to avoid any risk of interception. You'll be able to find me at the Arab Royal Villa beginning today, actually. I'm sorry for the extra trouble, but could I ask that you bring the final report there in person?
Sure. We'll see you at the villa once we know what's up.
I wish you luck then.
Okay, we'll be heading out. Tita, Ren, sorry to leave you 2 behind.
Oh, it's okay. We're going out shopping.
What?
Sorry, Estelle.
Ren really wants to visit the department store.
Why, that's not how I remember things, Tita. As I recall, you were the one who said she wanted to look at all the stuffed animals.
Oh, Ren. I know you're bored, Ren, but since I'm not sure when we'll find out something about your parents, I'd like for you to wait here. Oh, come on, that's so not fair. Double doe-eye stares?
It'll be cool. Tita's with her, so they should be fine if they're just out shopping and stuff.
I guess so. Okay, Tita, Ren, we'll be back by this evening, so you need to be back by then too, okay? And the capital's a really big place, so don't get lost.
We will, and we won't.
Ren, let's go!
After you. See ya, everyone.
They sure became fast friends. Yeah, it's really easy to become friends at that age. Man, youth, I feel all old now. Although, Tita and Ren together, why does that combination send a chill of doom down my spine?
Oh, I think they'll be fine.
Tita's kind of easy to push around, though. I get the feeling Ren might try to drag her into all kinds of stuff.
That might be a good point.
Oh yeah, Elnut. Did you get the name of that kid's parents?
It took a little insistent asking, but she eventually gave them. Her father is a trader from Crossbell. Harold and Sophia Hayworth are their names.
Trader from Crossbell? Hera and Sophia Hayworth. Okay, got it written down.
I got it too. Alright, let's get this investigation started.
So remember, Estelle's group will visit the embassies, Grancel Castle, and the Liberal News. Zin, Oliviera will be counting on your aid at the embassies. Fear not, my brilliant smile can open any door. We'll make sure you see the ambassadors. Your Highness, your help would be invaluable at Grancel Castle. Please introduce Estelle to whoever can best help our investigation. Of course. As for the Liberal News, I believe you yourself have an in for that, Estelle.
Yeah, I can bug Niall about it. He kinda owes me at this point.
And that leaves the Cathedral, the Airship Company, and the Roenbaum. Agate, good luck with those.
No problem. Shouldn't take too long.
So let's go. Time to get questioning then. Where should we start?
Don't think it matters too much. If you want to go to the Calvardian Embassy, you've got a free pass with me around. I can introduce you to Elsa whenever. I, of course, can get us into the Erebonian Embassy. They should be glad to escort us if I introduce myself at the gate. And of course, I rather doubt it'll be very hard for me to get us into Grancel Castle. It might be wise to simply go straight there and speak with Grandmother. I kinda doubt the Liberal News will give us any trouble either, so let's just pick a direction and go.